Shanghai and San Francisco, we brought up in Bombay, where they put us afloat on an old lathe boat that steered like a stack of hay. We sweltered in the tropics, where the pitch boiled through the deck, and saved our hides and little besides in a nice cold North Sea wreck. We've drunk our rum in Portland, we thrashed through the Bering Strait, we've towed the mark on a Yankee bark with a Harkins down East mate. We've watched the sky grow purple till only the blue is seen. That'll take our bones to Davy Jones and a soul that fiddle is green. Streets of Santos and the loom of the Lone Azores. We've ate our grub from a salt horse tuck and gin from Navy stores. We know the quay of Glasgow and the river at Saigon, and we drunk a glass with a Chinese lass in a houseboat in Canton. We've drunk our rum in Portland, we've thrashed through the Bering Strait, we've towed the mark on a Yankee bark with a Harkins down East mate. We've watched the sky grow purple till only the blue is seen. That will take our bones to Davy Jones and our soul the fiddle is green. The road to Auckland and the light at the Sydney head, and we crept close haul what the leadsman called the depth of the channel bed. They pay us off in London and us hove for a spell ashore, but again we ship for the southern trip in a week and hardly more. We've drunk our rum in Portland, we've thrashed through the Bering Strait, we've towed the mark on a Yankee bark with a Harkins down East mate. We've watched the sky grow purple till only the blue was seen. That'll take our bones to Davy Jones and our souls to fiddler's green. Goodbye, Sally and Sue, and it's time to get afloat. With an aching head, a straw stuffed bed, a knife and an oilskin coat. Sing time to leave her, Johnny, sing bound for the Rio Grande. When the tug turns back, you follow her track for a last long look at the land. We've drunk our rum in Portland, we've thrashed through the Bering Strait, we've towed the mark on a Yankee bark with a Harkins down East mate. We've watched the sky grow purple till only the blue is seen. that'll take our bones to Davy Jones and our soul to Fiddler's Green. Late one night the other day, while cruising down the street, I met up with old Bill. Let's give the girls a treat. We'd red bandanas around our necks and our trousers new rattled down. So we bought a bottle of Santa Cruz rum and we cleared for Sailor Town. And we danced and we fiddled all night long. Rum we drank our fill. Well, there ain't nothing like a night on shore, a night in the town with old Bill. We scooted south with a press of sail till we fetched to a caboose. The sailors rest by Dig Old Tom's alongside of Paddy's goose. Red curtains in the window, white sand was on the floor, and a blind old fiddler playing the tune of Lowlands No More. And we danced and we fiddled all night long. Rum we drank our fill. Well, there ain't nothing like a night on shore, a night in the town with old Bill. The fiddler played the shaking of the sheets and the couples did advance, bowing, curtsing, shuffling to the tempo of the dance. The old floor it rocked and quivered so to strike beholders dumb, and afterwards there were sweet songs and good Jamaica rum. And we danced and we fiddled all night long. Rum we drank our fill. Well, there ain't nothing like a night on shore or night in the town with old Bill. There was many a yarn and many a tale of sailors on the spree, yarns of ships with royals set sailing on the sea, yarns of the hooker spindrift, her with a clipper bow. There ain't no ships as built to me like that there hooker now. And we danced and we fiddled all night long. The rum we drank our fill. Well, there ain't nothing like a night on shore, a night in the town with old Bill. Fiddler played the tune of Pipe the Watch Below. The skew-eyed landlord doused the light and he bade us stamp and go. We linked it home, did Bill and I, down those scattered streets, until we fetched to the land of Nod between the linen sheets. And we danced and we fiddled all night long. The rum we drank our fill. Well, there ain't nothing like a night on the shore, night on the town with old Bill.
Okay, well, I guess we're live now because Matthew coughed. That's welcome one and all to the Fortnight of Doom. You're supposed to have it
Coffee.
muted, damn it. I was we have a special guest. Our initial and first, actually, probably no, who founded it, him or you? Of what?
Yes.
What was the mutual finding? We were both missing at the time when we found each other.
Well, anyway, yes, and Matthew, of course, one of the original members, and I came along a bit later. Founding member. Let's give it that.
Founding
Yeah.
member. We'll leave it at that. Yeah.
Yeah.
You will sometimes acknowledge.
Yeah. But yeah, so we're pleased. Actually, it's been cool because this has been the alumni tour, hasn't it?
Yeah, the alumni tour.
Yeah, we had Rob last time. So Matthew, and we're very glad to have you. I'm looking forward to listening to all those great tunes. And if you heard, but I put a couple of tunes from your album on the beginning bit.
Yes,
hoping that you weren't going to do those.
Thing was interesting is that the last tune you played, Old Bill, I realized when I listened to it, said that was really the first recording and performance of the three of us together.
Ah, yeah. Okay.
And Ben was on Braun, but
yeah, that's right.
You did the whistle, Dan did the backup vocals.
And I remember because the key that you did that was such that I had like 5 notes, and you gave me this horrendously long solo, and I had to basically like just keep repeating myself and hoping it sounds
up scale, down the scale, up part with yeah.
All right.
Not okay. Oh, just something maybe that should be added to a future collection. All the greatest.
Yes.
Like all.
All right. Well,
CD set.
Well, I'd like to start with a toast.
Start with a toast.
I'm going very fashionable today with Diet Dr. Pepper. Haven't had my coffee yet, so I'm going to get my caffeine however I can. All right, here's to long musical associations.
Absolutely. Amen to that. Old friends. Yeah, cool. Good to have you, Matthew. All right. So
had before.
Right. So we are going to do some tunes, right? Yeah, we'll do some tunes.
I hope so. That's what the guitar thing is for, I think.
Well,
It's either that or these strange aliens have landed and they're lined up all trapping me in here. Send help, or at least beer.
Ah. All right. So I'm going to do my usual muting and spotlighting and all that shit. Let's see here. Here we go. I'm gonna mute that. So Matthew, I muted you, but you'll need to unmute yourself. Just be aware of that. So yeah. And okay.
Oh, and while you're muted, look at my my message on the back channel.
And by the way, I have a PayPal account that we can use. So just yeah, because we totally forgot.
A service we offer quite often.
Yes, exactly.
And also raising money for
and
indigent musicians.
And mostly forgetting. So yes. Okay, I got to pin this. That's what I have to do. And pin. There we go. Can't do it because of that. Ouch. Oh yeah. Okay, well, here's a little bit of a shanty. Oh, hang on.
One more click of the mouse.
Well, it should be explained that I was doing I ran back here from doing a memorial service for Ed Bremer, whom some of you may or may not know was the magical and marvelous station manager and then primary news manager for KSCR. And he passed away last year. And this was a chance this year, actually, this was a chance to do that. So I literally ran down here in my van. So
he was a great radio man.
He was a heck of a radio man. Oh my goodness. Yes, that was really something.
And a good human being.
He was a wonderful human being. So
and after all, he booked me whatever we voted.
And he booked us. Yeah.
Poor guy.
Yeah, I know. Fare thee well, me Juliana. Shallow brown, fair Juliana. Let me start that again. I'm sorry. Fare thee well, me Juliana. Shallow, shallow brown, fare thee well, me Juliana. Shallow, shallow brown, and it's shallow in the morning. Shallow, shallow brown, just as the day was dawning. Shallow, shallow brown, for I love to gaze upon you. Shallow, shallow brown, for it fills me heart with sorrow. Shallow, shallow brown. Yes, our packet leaves tomorrow. Shallow, shallow brown, and it fills me heart with sorrow. Shallow, shallow brown, oh, you are the only treasure. Shallow, shallow brown, and I love you still full measure. Shallow, shallow brown, in me cradle lies me baby. Shallow, shallow brown, I don't want no other lady. Shallow, shallow brown, oh, me wife and baby grieve me. Shallow, shallow brown, it just breaks me heart to leave me. Shallow, shallow brown, for I'm bound away to leave you. Shallow, shallow brown, and it never will deceive you. Shallow, shallow brown, fare thee well, me Juliana. Shallow, shallow brown, fare thee well, me Juliana. Shallow, shallow brown. All right. Okay.
Shallow brown.
Shallow brown. All right. Let's hold out.
Now we see how gracefully we can get out of one instrument and into another.
Yeah, we'll see what really happens.
All right. So that was our sensitive male song.
Uh-huh. Okay. Yeah. You want to explain this one, I think.
Well, a friend of mine sent me this song on a cassette tape recorded from a Prairie Home Companion something like 35 or so years ago. A long, long time back in probably late 70s.
Mm-hmm.
Greg Brown was doing the song because he wrote it. And since then, he's actually changed the song a lot.
Yeah.
Because when I told Rob about the song and what I knew and that I didn't have all the lyrics, he looked it up and sent it to me, and it was like this totally different song.
Oh, yeah.
With a few of the same things in it.
There's actually one recording of it, and it's him live at the Kate Wolf Festival. And it's still not quite the same. So, yeah.
No. Okay, anyway, so this is all of you folks contemplating dinner. Some of you may have even started cooking it. Some of you, if you eat early, are already eating or have eaten. But this is a song called Slow Food. And it was interesting, sometime very shortly after I first heard that song, my friend John Swedland sent it to me. Heard that the Italians, of course, had started the international slow food movement.
There you go.
If a movement needs an anthem, I can't think of a better one than this one.
Yeah.
Featuring Chris Glanister on bass.
Oops.
Yeah. Well, I know, and I'm still way over here on the edge of existence.
Oh
so I
yeah.
don't
Okay.
know.
I'll move the camera.
We
Just
need
go.
to get a wider angle
Yeah,
camera
yeah.
next time. One of these. Now is your bass coming through? 'Cause all I
Yeah,
can
it
hear
is.
the-
I'll turn it up a little bit.
It's the banjo. Okay, here we go. There we go. Some people want that fast food 2 minutes and they grouch. But give me hand-baked all day long and help me to the couch. Help me to the sofa, put some lazy music on. I like to think about that hand long after it is gone. I want some slow food, gravy and mashed potatoes. Bring me that slow food to slowly infiltrate us. I don't want that McDonald's, I want a cook, not a clown. Bring me some slow soup or stew and I'll slowly eat it down. I don't want no food with funny names, no neon on a sign. A man can't live on packaging and conceptual design. I want some slow food, slow meats and sauce and pasta. Bring me that slow food, but I don't need it no faster. Let's start it cooking in the morning. Let it simmer, let it rise. We get homemade hot, fresh bread and soup, chicken pies. Let the juices run together with the spices and the greases, and improved by slow osmosis and absorption and synthesis. Bring me that slow food. Oh yeah, want some slow food. Let someone else go to Burger King. The Colonel's carry out. I want my food to know itself before it knows my mouth. I don't want to grab a bite to eat, quick service I don't need. Let's start it cooking in the morning. Put it in the oven. Leave a little time for some talking and some loving. Bring me that slow food. Oh yeah, I want some slow food. Bring me some of that slow food. Well, I'll be waiting right down here for some of that slow food.
Okay. Oh, there's that laugh at the end too. Yeah. All right. Okay. Let me there we go. Da-da-da-da. Unbutton us and
Matthew back in
remove
and
pin.
all
And there we
that
go.
stuff.
And there we go.
Still-
And
still here.
go ahead and unmute yourself there. Oh, there you go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We
Okay.
didn't scare him away with that.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wow, makes me hungry. Mm.
Yep. So this is
A little sudden cooking.
You're gonna do a set of 3.
Do a set of 3. Yeah.
First
Okay.
time.
Oh, yeah. I'm trying to think. Yeah.
Fortnight of Doom history.
Yes,
Where am I
sir.
in the program? I remember chunks, but I just can't remember where they go. Okay. Anyway,
So this is basically how our What Everly Brothers rehearsal used to go.
yes,
Yeah.
that was my favorite part.
Oh yeah, God, yes. Remember we were talking about selling tickets at some point. So.
Yeah, well, actually, we had some people come down and listen to us that way.
That's right. When we were in Tacoma, that was fun. Yeah.
Yeah. So,
Yeah. Cool.
um,
Go for it. Off you go.
okay, a couple of new songs that I've had a chance to work on. This first song is about being 9 years old and being summertime. You can spend your days gazing up to the sky, at the clouds, listening to the wind in the trees, spin around so fast you get dizzy, you fall down. So that's what this song's about, and it's called Frankie. And oh, by the way, it's never been played out to anywhere, so world debut. So anyway,
World premiere.
Premiere, yes.
Da-da-da-da-da-da. There we go.
faded blue jeans rolled up to her knee. See Frankie dancing down on the beach, laughing to the tune of an evening tide. Summery smiling, arms out wide. Dance, Frankie, dance, dance on the beach, forever curling just out of reach and fade away on a bright new day. All knees and elbows in the strawberry world, flashing green eyes and auburn curls, seashells found in the warm soft sand, country stores and the green island. Dance, Frankie, dance, dance on the beach, forever twirling just out of reach and sail away on a bright new day. Always got her nose stuck in a book, flashing green eyes and vibrant look, down to the earth as a grass so green, runs like the wind in a favorite dream. So dance, Frankie, dance, dance on the beach, forever twirling just out of reach and tail away on a bright new day. Tall sunflowers and new mowed hay, big day of clouds sailing over the bay. Frankie don't care, she's 2 miles high, drifting away in her own dreamy sky. Dance, Frankie, dance, dance on the beach, forever twirling just out of reach and sail away on a bright new day. Sail away on a bright new day. Sail away.
Yeah, we were singing along.
Oh, good.
Yeah.
That works then.
Yes,
That
it
works.
works. That was great. You've got
Yeah.
there's a nice hook to that.
Let's
Cool.
see. Oh, let's see. Do I have the words for the ones I want to do? Yeah, I'm down to that sort of thing where I have to remember.
Oh, well.
I can't remember.
Join the rest of us.
So, oh crap. Well, I don't have that one here. So, I'm going to then take a moment. This is by the way, it's kind of interesting. The words of that last song I wrote about 14 years, a little over 14 years ago. And they sat around for a long time, and so that's one thing the pandemic has done for me is give me a little bit of time to go back and look at some notebooks and oh yeah. This is another song very similar to that. I mean, being that it's came from the depths of my notebooks. It's called Old Man. Let's see. Get started here. Got to hit the strings right with the pick. He walks along the shoreline, an old man of the sea, dreaming of the last time that he sailed, waiting to ship out, earth long since gone, seeking shelter from the gale. The hookers and the hustlers and the smoky dockside bars all watch as he wanders along his way. Dreamy sailor fancies and the hope each sailor dares to find before the bleak and final day. All they see is an old man empty whiskey eyes, and all of them have heard him spin his yarn. Women called him captain, strong men called him sir. Before the twilight hours came creeping on, hookers and the hustlers and the smoky dockside bars all watch as he wanders along his way. Dream each say the fancies, and the hope each say the dares, they'll find before the bleak and final day. And his dreams are still a young man, his hopes he's still in love. The woman and heart was broken long ago. Countless broken promises, endless lonely nights, waiting for a man she couldn't know. Hookers and the hustlers and the smoky dockside bars all watch as he wanders along his way. Hear the dream each sailor fancies, and the hope each sailor dares, to find before that bleak and final day. Now he wanders slowly, uncared to know, all we seem to be another day. Making all his fortune, sailing for his home. Somewhere on the voyage he lost his way. Hookers and the hustlers and the smoky dockside bars all watch as he wanders along his way. With the dream each sailor fancies, hope each sailor dares, to find before that bleak and final day. He walks along the shoreline, an old man of the sea.
Ooh, dude, that's nice.
A little on the sad side, but yeah, that's kind of my stock in trade a little bit.
Oh, yeah.
Be a
It
little
has
spooky.
literary qualities.
Very definitely some seriously. That's very nice. Yeah. You have one more, right? Yeah.
Oh, one more that I get to sing on this sort of thing, but yeah, I got a bunch. It's been a kind of productive pandemic in that respect, but oops.
Good.
Lots of things learned has been kind of interesting. I've been trying to write a song about life on the waterfront, and I had been following a story about a supposed serial killer in Aberdeen, back in the early 20th century. And I mean, that sort of thing, like, okay, that sounds good. And I dug into it, and it sounded like a really, really good story until I went and attended a lecture. It was a video lecture, a Zoom lecture by a local professor down here at St. Martin's University. And what I thought was a serial killer turned out to be a story of a union organizer who was framed for a murder that somebody else confessed to doing.
Hate it when that
Which
happens.
sounds like, wow, what a story. And it is. But I didn't write that song. But it's still what I have is a good song. So using a little bit of artistic thing, since I wrote it, I can change it. Come up with a song called Beware the Night. So it still works because we're talking about Aberdeen. We're talking about lumber trade. And there's a chorus. Of course there's a chorus. Ignore. I get right in being new, I still lose the tune. Okay. Ignore the dangers if you choose. There are killers on the loose. Take your chances in street romances. To stay in the light, beware the night. In old time Aberdeen, dangers often when unseen, cold and deadly. Paddle flats, slippery rocks, greedy men, and dangerous docks with many a floating body. Not much law way back then in the year 1910, the days of the schooners. Oh, those paid off schooner boys when they're back from a voyage so eager with a hunger. They say ignore the dangers if you choose. There's a killer on the loose. Take your chances in street romances. Stay in the light, beware the night. Saloons and brothels line the street, not to mention crimson thieves and all the rest of the hustlers. Along comes Johnny with 6 months' pay, sworn to spend it in 3 days. There's plenty there to help him. 2 days later, his body's found floating past to Aberdeen town and the river, Chehalis River. A victim of violent theft, a bullet hole in his chest, and not a single penny on him. They say ignore the dangers if you choose. There's a killer on the loose. Take your chances in street romances. Stay in the light, beware the night. Lager Jim comes to town, 6 month thirst to be around the saloon, full of laughter. Buys around, makes a toast, wakes up morning off the coast, Shanghai on a sailor. Or he might have ended drowned and joined the others floating down the slow flowing river. Will anybody passing by go in his pocket and throat this dry could end up as a floater? They say ignore the dangers if you choose. There's a killer on the loose. Take your chances in street romances. Stay in the light, beware the night. Victims disappear at night, bodies found by morning light. Just another day in the harbor. But there's always those who will preying on the unwary celeste. Look and listen, they say ignore the dangers if you choose. There's a killer on the loose. Take your chances in street romances. Stay in the light, beware the night.
Ooh, Ooh, yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Whoa.
Cool. Lovely. Oh, it's good to hear new stuff. That's great. All right. So we have
Several pieces of business. to
several
do
pieces
here.
of business to take care of.
One.
Oh, yeah.
Let's do
Put
that.
that microphone a little closer to you, would you?
Okay, that's one piece of business.
There we go.
Okay. Now, we usually solicit donations for our guests as a way to keep musicians semi-employed. Matthew, being the nice
Mensch.
person that he is,
Retired.
total mensch that he is, has asked that all donations go to Maritime Folknet,
Yay.
an organization that we've all had something to do with over the years. And so thank you, Matthew. Your
Yeah, thank you.
generosity is much appreciated. I'm sure that a number of the folks in our audience are familiar with Maritime Folknet, possibly are even members.
Yep.
And if you are members, of course, you know that we are having our annual meeting tomorrow in beautiful uptown Edmonds. So if you don't know about that and want to go, you probably need to go to the website and figure out how to do that. Anyway, because I can't tell you all the details. Anyway, I should be able to. But anyway, Maritime Folknet is a wonderful organization started originally by the late Alice Winship,
Yeah.
the current Chris Glanister, and yours truly,
Yeah.
to foster a greater appreciation and participation in the maritime lore, particularly the musical kind.
All those breakfasts at the Hurricane Cafe.
Mm.
God, that was wonderful.
Oh, yeah.
I miss the Hurricane Cafe.
Yeah.
I miss it a
The bacon.
lot.
I wonder where all that grease went.
Yeah. That's right.
Hopefully it was rendered down into biofuel.
Yeah. That's
Or-
actually the biofuel station ended up being fairly close to where the hurricane was.
Yeah.
So that's interesting. Might have happened that way.
Okay, so are we doing?
Yeah, I'm afraid we're okay. What else do we?
Yes.
So anyway, then I guess we are already posting the link to Maritime.
It is
Folknet.
posted and done.
Okay,
Yes.
and
Okay.
we'll post it again and
Yep.
remind you to dig deep into your electronic wallets.
Yep.
Give until it hurts. Yes, indeed.
Oh,
Okay. By the way, we are planning on doing a Yuletide concert.
We are.
We will be doing it at not Finney.
No.
Woodland Park Methodist
Yep.
Church in their sanctuary, but it will be just the performers.
Yeah.
And tech guy.
Ta-da, ta-da, ta-da.
So that we won't be infecting anybody.
Yeah.
And we will keep our social distance and all that stuff.
Yep.
So we have yet to firm up the bill, but it will be, as usual, just wonderful.
Yeah.
Right.
It'll be fun.
Okay.
Okay.
And end of plug. And oh, by the way, Rob, if I have to bring back that banjo, you have to take the other one too.
Yeah. Rob posted a message on Facebook. He said, by the way, I posted the banjo as stolen.
Okay.
He just got it. It was Rob and Dan swapped instruments. Rob got something and Dan got
that sounds
You
a
got
little
a
dicey,
nice-
you know.
You got
Swapping
a nice
instruments.
bottom of the top of the line guitar.
yeah, like to add to his mountain of guitars. So
Mhm.
all right, well, we time for the
Oh yes.
da, 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 da.
All right. Okay.
uh.
Yeah. And pardon me while I look at the.
I had
Things I
criticisms
haven't-
about the fact that I was moving too much. So now I'm going to hold it and do a slow
Let it really
fade.
sink in.
There we
Okay.
go. Slow fade out.
Slow fade
There we
out.
go. There we go. That'll do it. Yeah.
All right. Well, we're back to Bob Dylan,
Ah.
because that old Nobel laureate himself.
And by the way, we should remind you that any friends, performers, parents, pets, and any relations to anybody who is appearing on any of the performers and or founders of the show cannot
Or their
participate.
caregivers.
Yeah, basically we can't. So
Narrows it down a little bit.
yeah.
All right. Bob Dylan tells us he first learned this song from Rick Von Schmidt, who had a successful career as Eric Von Schmidt. Name that tune.
Ooh, okay. I have no idea.
We thought we'd go obscure.
Okay, go for obscure. Oh, and now a time for a particular for a Fortnight of Doom exclusive, the exclusive serial ballad.
Okay, and I'm going to start with a big mea culpa. 3 weeks ago, I totally hosed the second page. And so
now he's going to do it backwards.
So now I'm going to do it back. No. That would be interesting. Yeah. 4 and 20 ladies fair. Oh, no, I'm already looking at the first page. So I'm going to be in big trouble. Yeah, anyway, for those of you who haven't been following along, this is my self-corrupted version of Tam Lin, taken partially from the lyrics done by the Fairport Convention and partially from what I could figure out from the child ballad version. And so Tam Lin is this this sprite guy, elfin person. And apparently if you go to Carter Hall where he hangs out and you're a young woman of maiden persuasion, you will leave there either leave your mantle of green or your maidenhead. And so anyway, Janet, who's apparently quite a gal, goes to Carter Hall and comes away with her mantle of green. So there, and that's where we are left in this particular juncture in the narrative.
I have no clue. I have no clue where we are. So I'm going to go
listen. You could listen this. I could listen like instead of the other time when you
that I could go
there and scoff.
I could read something.
Yeah, he's going to go into
go grab a book.
Snohomish Island County Library account.
That's right. I'm just going to read a book while you do it. Okay. There we go.
For this, I changed keys. 20 ladies fair were playing at the chess, and out then came young fair Janet, as green as any glass. Out then spoke an old grey knight, lay o'er the castle wall, and says, alas, fair young Janet, what will be blamed all? Hold your tongue, ye old-faced knight, some ill death may ye die. Father may burn on whom I will, I'll father none on thee. Well, up then spoke her father dear, and he spoke meek and mild. Oh, and alas, fair young Janet, he said, I think you go with child. Well, if that be so, Janet said, myself shall bear the blame. There's not a knight in all your hall shall get the baby's name. For if my love were an earthly knight, as he is an elfin grey, I'd not change my own true love for any knight you have. Janet tied her kirtle green a bit above the knee, and she's gone to Carter Hall as fast as go can she. Oh, tell to me, young Tam Lin, she said, why came ye here to dwell? The Queen of Fairies caught me when from my horse I fell. And at the end of 7 years, she pays a tithe to hell. And I so fell and fair of flesh, I feared it be myself. But tonight is Halloween, and the fairy folk ride. Those that would their true love win, at miles' cost they may bide. At miles' cost they may bide, if those would win their own true love, Townsend.
Ooh, actually, that's
So
good.
he didn't check out a book from the library. He just pulled out one.
I pulled out one,
the biggest book he has,
which was of course, a regular companion to this show. That would be the Oxford Companion to Music, because it's not the internet. You can find all sorts of cool stuff on it. All right.
All right.
Okay, my turn.
Yep, your turn for me to read.
Yeah. Oh, I just lost my pick. Oh, my God, let's grab another.
Oh,
I got one.
Saw one.
Yeah.
Floating around here somewhere. There it is.
I haven't done this one in a while, so why not?
This place is lousy with orange picks.
It is.
Kind of
And
look around.
there's a story behind it, because I am the IT person for Dusty Strings, and on a pretty occasional basis, I have to basically do a test purchase to make sure that the POS system, as it's called, it's actually that is the technical name, but that's tends to be how we feel about it at the same time. But so what I do is I buy picks. So, 20 cents a piece or whatever the heck they are, I just sort of buy orange picks and run my credit card through. So a little back anyway. Okay. A little ballad, little Scottish thing. I got the inspiration from the arrangement for this tune, actually from Simon and Garfunkel, believe it or not. And I have to change my glasses. Sorry. Otherwise, I'm screwed. There's none the care on every hand, in every hour that passes. Oh, what signifies the life, oh man? 'Twere fall the last is all. Green grow the rushes, oh, green grow the rushes, oh, the sweetest stars that ever I spent among the lasses, the worldly race may riches chase, and riches still may fly them all, and though at last they catch them fast, their hearts can ne'er enjoy them all. Green grow the rushes, oh, green grow the rushes, oh, the sweetest stars that e'er I spent among the lasses, oh. But give me a canny routine, my arms about my dearie, oh, and worldly cares and worldly men may I get absalterio. Green grow the rushes, oh, green grow the rushes, oh, the sweetest stars that e'er I spent among the lasses, oh. For you say deuce, well, yes, sneer at this, you're naught but senseless asses, oh, the wisest man the world here saw, he dearly loved the lasses, oh. Green grow the rushes, oh, green grow the rushes, oh, the sweetest stars that e'er I spent among the lasses, oh. All nature swears the lovely dears, our noblest work she classes, oh, apprenticed hand, she tried on man, and then she made the lasses all green grow the rashes all, green grow the rashes all, the sweetest stars that e'er I spend are spent among the lasses all. Green grow the rashes all, green grow the rashes all, the sweetest stars should spend on man are spent among the lasses all. There we go.
All right.
Okay, where was I? And let me put me back to here. Right. Okay.
We're definitely fulfilling our dues to the northern part of the British Isle.
Absolutely. Yes, we
Yes,
are.
indeed.
Okay, where are we at now? What are we doing?
Let's see.
Outer spiral arm, Milky Way galaxy. Just remember that you're standing on a planet that's evolving and revolving at 900 miles an hour. Yeah.
Mhm.
Moving 90 miles a second, close reckoned. The sun is the source of all your power.
Do we have an answer yet? Do we have an answer?
Do we have an answer yet for the
I'm just
for
finding
the
out here.
obscure
Oh.
question?
Yeah,
Actually, the other one, well, the other one really shouldn't be obscure.
yeah. I'm not seeing if we have.
Should I read it again, just in case it slipped by? Bob Dylan
Bob.
tells us he first learned this song from Rick von Schmidt, who had a successful career as Eric von Schmidt.
Oh,
Name that tune.
okay. I have to say, good day to my aunt from New Zealand, Nanita.
Whoa.
Welcome. Yes, I don't know, have no clue what time it is of the day there, but all the way from Auckland, or no, Aotearoa.
It's tomorrow.
I probably butchered it. So yes,
Is tomorrow yesterday?
It's tomorrow yesterday.
It's
You're right.
right. Yes, it is. So
Yeah.
wherever the heck you are, welcome. Thanks for hanging in. All right.
Yep.
So
So
we need to do a video.
we need to do a video.
Yes, we do. Okay.
And we need to get an answer to that first
Yes,
question.
we do. So while we're doing the video, maybe the answer will happen. So I have to do my usual pulling it up, making sure I've got it, and make sure I've got the right one because I pulled it up. We really are not prepared today. So,
I came back from vacation last night.
yeah,
and-
exactly.
And
Okay. All right. So a little background to this. This was actually, this was recorded. Dan doesn't know what I did yet. This was recorded as a piece of video for the Tumbleweed Music Festival that just finished. And this was a piece of our entry. It's sort of maritime-y. We decided that we would film our piece in a small boat. And this is what we did. So I'm going to share it out and make sure that everybody's muted and all that stuff. I'm going to mute me. And here we go. Once you got it there, and I'm going to share it out. Okay.
Hi there.
Hello.
We're the Whateverly Brothers, and
Yes.
instead of being lost at sea, we're found on a pond,
Bitter Pond.
Bitter Pond,
Yes.
better known as Bitter Lake in North Seattle.
Uh-huh.
And we're sitting aboard the lovely ship, the Sally G. And
Uh-huh.
her namesake is our cinematographer. Hi, Sally.
Hey, Sally.
Thank you.
Okay.
So, being floating around here, we thought this would be the perfect place to do a sea shanty.
Why not?
Why not?
Yes.
Okay. My good old captain said to me,
Go down, ye blood red roses. Go down.
Well, plunder to a high degree.
Go down, ye blood red roses. Go down, oh, your pinks and posies.
roses. Go down, you blood red roses. Go down. On eastern seas we're bound to sail. Go down, you blood red roses. Go down. For sunken ships will tell no tale. Go down, you blood red roses. Go down, oh, your pinks and posies. Go down, you blood red roses. Go down. Around Japan we've got to go. Go down, you blood red roses. Go down. For that is where the hot winds blow. Go down, you blood red roses. Go down, oh, your pinks and posies. Go down, you blood red roses. Go down. Let's corral you may, but go you must. Go down, you blood red roses. Go down. Around Cape Stiff in the icy blast. Go down, you blood red roses. Go down, oh, your pinks and posies. Go down, you blood red roses. Go down. My boats and clothes are all in pawn. Go down, you blood red roses. Go down. And it's mighty drafty round Cape Horn. Go down, you blood red roses. Go down, oh, your pinks and posies. Go down, you blood red roses. Go down. And German lands will dance around. Go down, you blood red roses. Go down. We'll drive the roses underground. Go down, you blood red roses. Go down, oh, your pinks and posies. Go down, you blood red roses. Go down.
Okay, now we pissed off all the neighbors
Yeah.
and the whole.
You caught some ponds?
That was my idea.
Familiar looking boat to you. You used to own one of those.
Yes, right.
Yeah, I have a larger rowboat these days. Yeah, that's right. See, sad news if you haven't heard. Sea Lass is no more.
Oh, really?
She is probably in a landfill somewhere.
Oh my goodness.
But so that's it's like the her shaft logs were so far gone. It would have meant a rebuild of major stuff, and the owner decided he just couldn't do it. You could build a boat a lot cheaper for him would be to repair it. So, but it's too bad because he really wanted the boat. He was a fan.
Yeah.
But after that, I've had other boats. But anyway, I currently have a 17-foot row and sail boat.
Cool.
For cruise camping.
Nice. Oh, cool. Yes. Right. So, oh well.
Okay. While we thought of it, because we just thought of it, we'd like to plug an upcoming gig on October 16th, which is of course a Saturday.
Yes. Oh.
The lovely folks at Three Rivers Folklore Society, we just put on the aforementioned festival, have invited us to do an evening concert, which will either happen at the Pasco Unitarian Church.
No, not at the at the Methodist Church in.
What?
No, not at the Unitarian. It'll be either outside at the at the Methodist Church there. I know, or it'll be online here.
So keep your browsers tuned to
3FRS dot 3FRS.org. Yeah, and also Facebook. It'll be out there on Facebook.
Yep.
And we do have a winner.
Oh,
yes. So Percy, yes, Percy said,
Percy,
yes, turn your money green. Is that right?
No.
Oh, damn it! I thought we had it right. What was it?
Unless it goes by some other name.
No, it's not. Okay, sorry, Percy, you didn't win it. Oh well. Well, I'm sorry. I thought that was. But hey, Matthew, you want to do a couple tunes?
Yeah, I think I could probably do that. Let me find out where I am on. Oh, there I am on my computer.
Cool. There we go.
Yeah,
Cool.
back and
Right.
forth here.
Should I do?
Let's just. You want to do that a little bit?
Yeah,
after
let me do the second
Second question. Oh, yeah.
just in case. Just in case somebody can answer one of them. Okay. Okay. So the old Yorkshire song.
Oh, hold it.
Wait.
Wait.
What
was it? Hang on. What's the answer? Where did it go?
It's underlined.
Yeah. Okay. That's right. Laura Ryan has it.
Laura.
Yes.
Hi, Laura.
Hey.
Thank
So
you. Cool.
So please, if you would just text or email.
I have her address.
You got her address.
I
Okay.
stay with her in the Tri-Cities quite often.
Yeah. And you know what we didn't bring? We did not bring. If you see Dan in his domicile in front of the microphone, and you will see a rather gorgeous sea chest that we use for our crappy merchandise. That was built and painted by Matthew.
Oh, yes, right. You ended up with that. I forgot.
I ended up with that. Well, we bought it fair and square, and
yeah, you did. You paid.
Yeah, we did,
money
and
for it.
it's gorgeous. It really is.
It
It's
is. Beautiful piece of work.
Beautiful piece of work. And
Okay. So Laura, Laura Ryan, you have won. The title is "Baby, Let Me Follow You Down."
There we go.
And thank you for your extra work on that. Okay.
Right.
The second one.
The second one.
I hope this one's easier. Has to do with the old Yorkshire song "Ilk la Mor Batat," and the question is, what does the singer mean by batat? On "Ilk la Mor Batat," what is batat?
Okay.
Does it have anything with to do with potatoes? No.
No, it's not. Nothing to do with potatoes. Yeah.
Sorry.
Potato.
Okay, off you go, Matthew.
All right. Well, actually, thinking about these songs, a couple of songs here, call it my fishing set. There's actually, I haven't quite figured out how to work the third song in yet, but here's a couple of familiar songs. And the chorus goes, I have tails of fish so big, they broke the back of the derrick rig. Bigger fish than you'll ever see. Standing waist deep in the hold were fishermen in silvery gold. Finest times there'll ever be. High in the left of the salmon fleet that moored at the foot of Ballard Street, not the biggest boat to be found. Small enough to be worked by one, big enough to get the job done, west of the braid on the Puget Sound. I have tails of fish so big they broke the back of the derrick rig. Bigger fish than you'll ever see. Standing waist deep in the hold were fishermen in silver gold. Finest times there'll ever be. Up in the morning before the sun, diesel engine chugging along. Tap your toes to the piston beat. Set your lines in the cold clear water. Say a prayer cause you think you oughta. Working hard with the rest of the fleet. I had tails of fish so big they broke the back of the derrick rig. Bigger fish than you'll ever see. Standing waist deep in the hold, fishermen in silver gold. Finest times there'll ever be. Bells start ringing, the gurneys humming, the biggest catch is what you're praying, hoping for the season's best. Back strained hard to haul it in, fishing is good should be a sin. Work hard today, then you get a rest. I have tails of fish so big they broke the back of the derrick rig. Bigger fish than you'll ever see. Standing waist deep time they'll ever be. They came in, the fish were gone, rest of the fleet and they moved on, though most of them ended on the beach. Unwanted and too old to pay, no longer working out on the bay, out of time and out of reach. I had tails of fish so big they broke the back of the derrick rig, bigger fish than you'll ever see, standing waist deep in the hold, the fisherman in silver gold, finest times they'll ever be. I sit here now at the dark, a memory of times forgot, last ray of the setting sun. But I wish I wasn't all alone as the salmon fleet was coming home, fish holds full once again. I had tails of fish so big they broke the back of the derrick rig, bigger fish than you'll ever see, standing waist deep in the hold with fishermen in silver gold, finest times they'll ever be, finest times they'll ever be. Rise up early before the rest, the sun's not up, the wind's in the west, a cup of coffee by the old soul. The promise of the ocean you hope to keep, your wife and kids are fast asleep, fisherman's coat hangs by the kitchen door. Damn the suits and damn the ties, damn those bosses and all their lies, give me a fisherman's tale any day. To hell with the F's, to hell with the clock, give me a place on the fisherman's dock and a spot at the New Hope Cafe. Down at the New Hope you find a seat, you greet everyone that you meet, you know everyone and they know you. There was a time when there were more than a handful of boats along the shore, nowadays there's just too damn few. But damn the suits and damn the ties, damn those bosses and all the lies, give me a fisherman's tale any day. To hell with the F's, to hell with the clock, give me a place on the fisherman's dock and a spot at the New Hope Cafe. Cast up your lines, you're on your way, another day fishing out on the bay, trying hard not to lose the past. But the fish aren't there, so you head for home, the hold is empty, dry as a bone, day's done, the light is fading fast. But damn the suits and damn the ties, damn those bosses and all the lies, give me a fisherman's tale any day. To hell with the F's, to hell with the clock, give me a place on the fisherman's dock and a spot at the New Hope Cafe. Back in the harbor, home again, the hour don't matter to fishermen, still you know your time's about run. But tomorrow may be better and you'll make your haul, or the day after that, who can tell, the fishing season's just begun. So damn the suits and damn the ties, damn those bosses and all the lies, give me a fisherman's tale any day. To hell with the F's, to hell with the clock, give me a place on the fisherman's dock and a spot at the New Hope Cafe. But I'll see you at the New Hope Cafe.
Oh my goodness. I was so hoping you'd be doing that.
You're welcome.
Well, we have the Zoom limitation that we can't, that our harmony
Yeah,
would have
but we were
would have really screwed you up.
Yeah. Yeah, still one of my favorite songs, pretty much ever. New Hope Cafe. Yeah,
Mhm.
yeah.
Yep. Well, I just
Okay.
came back from that neck of the woods. We
You
were
did, yeah.
up in Mo Clips there for better part of a week. All right.
Okay, so
So we're getting ready for the Halloween kind of thing, because I did mention Halloween in the serial ballad, and this song does have a ghost in the last verse. Those aren't the same notes.
I was just doing a ghost sound.
Oh, I see. Makes sense to me.
Uh-huh.
All right. This is a old sounding, fairly recently written, I found out, song that I'd heard first done by Sandy Denny with Fairport, and then heard various other women do it so beautifully, but it's written from a male point of view. And finally, actually, and I don't know if I ever held on to that, but I saw a black and white video left over from the 1962 World's Fair.
Ooh.
Of some gentleman of probably founders of the Folklore Society, Seattle. I don't know who it was. I might have known at one time. Doing this in this echoey little kind of area at Seattle Center where there was this really nice echo. I'm warning you so that I can get my miles of reverb.
Echo. Oh, you want miles of reverb?
Yeah,
Okay.
at least a half a mile.
Okay, we'll see what we can do. Okay.
So this is She Moved Through the Fair. But the whole thing was, it was really satisfying finally to find a male voice. He did a really nice job of it. And I will try to do at least as good a job.
Okay.
We shall see.
We shall see.
My young love said to me, my mother won't mind, and my father won't slight you for your lack of kind. And she came close beside me, and this she did say, it will not be long, love, till our wedding day. She stepped away from me, and she moved through the fair, and fondly I watched her move here and move there. Then she went her way homeward with one star awake, as the swan in the evening moves over the lake. And the people were saying no two were e'er wed, but one has a sorrow that never was said. And she smiled as she passed
with her goods and her gear, and that was the last that I saw of my dear. I dreamt it last night, my young love came in. So softly she entered, that her feet made no din. Then she came close beside me, and this she did say, it will not be long now till our wedding day.
Cool.
Excellent. Woo-hoo.
Ooh, yes. I just don't get to play my whistle often much anymore, which is a shame. But all right. We got one more, don't we?
I left my mandola up here, so there's nowhere to put my dulcimer.
You want to hand that
for
to
the
me and I
up-
can put it somewhere? How about I do
let's
that?
I'll keep the accessories and hand you the instrument.
There we go.
Okay.
There we go. Put that there.
All right.
Okay.
Well, this is one I've known for years, and it just sort of popped up in rehearsal last time.
Mhm.
And we
Slap me in the
"Ooh,
face.
ooh."
Oh, I meant to ask you. So if she moved through the fair,
Mhm.
what happened when she got to the other side of it?
She went home
Oh, okay.
and died.
Okay. I just wanted to know. It's
And by the way,
it's a burning
this
question.
this is kind of like a subsidiary Folky Inquisition question.
Mm-hmm.
But in the first verse, they mention kine, Kine. So I would be glad to send something from our trove of crappy merchandise to the
Uh-huh.
first person who identifies what that word means.
Mm-hmm.
For your lack of kine.
For your lack of kind. Sounds bad.
It's it's a word. Actually, I learned it by from the King James version of the Bible, which is the only version I own.
I know.
Yeah, no fair.
Yeah.
I
Sorry.
know. I know you would know. So just try to just
hold it in there.
Contain yourself, my friend. And we hope
The kid in the back of the class going, teacher.
I used to call on those kids because I used to be that kid.
All right. So
All right.
yeah,
So anyway,
yeah.
so this is now is the cool of the day. We like to kind of do this as a tribute to our favorite singer of that song, which would have been the late lamented Teresa Morgan. But it's been done beautifully by a lot of people, so we hope we don't screw it up too badly.
Yeah, here we go.
So give me an A.
Oh, an A. Oh God.
Or
Yeah.
do I have to find?
You have to find an A.
on this obscure instrument.
Yeah.
I think that's A.
Yeah. Close enough. Yeah, sounds about right.
My Lord, he said unto me, do you like my garden so fair? You may live in this garden if you keep the grasses green. And I'll return in the cool of the day. Now is the cool of the day. Now is the cool of the day. This earth is a garden, the garden of my Lord. And he walks in his garden in the cool of the day. Then my Lord, he said unto me, do you like my garden so pure? You may live in this garden if you keep the waters clean, and I'll return in the cool of the day. Now is the cool of the day. Now is the cool of the day. This earth is a garden, the garden of my Lord. And he walks in this garden in the cool of the day. Then my Lord, he said unto me, do you like my pasture so green? You may live in this garden if you will feed my sheep, and I'll return in the cool of the day. Now is the cool of the day. Now is the cool of the day. This earth is the garden of my Lord. And on he walks in his garden in the cool of the day. Then my Lord, he said unto me, do you like my garden so free? You may live in this garden if you keep the people free, and I'll return in the cool of the day. Now is the cool of the day. Now is the cool of the day. This earth is a garden, the garden of my Lord. And he walks in his garden in the cool of the day. Gene Ritchie wrote that. Ooh,
Dude,
song still gives me goosebumps.
I know. Mm-hmm. Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Okay. Where are we at? Oh, that's
Where are we at? You got some questions. You got
Yes.
the last question? Questions.
Okay.
Oh,
Do we have an answer to the second FOD? I mean, not FOD, FI, as we say in the trade, the Folk Inquisition. While we're doing this, we do like to remind you that we do accept donations that don't go to the Whateverly Brothers. We're doing this kind of this is our public service. It's not because we had to do any kind of public service for any kind of infraction or anything. We just tried to be good. So
do we have the answer for that?
the answer for the Second Inquisition, I don't see it.
Okay.
I mean, I don't have any way to see it. So
I'm sorry. What is the answer? Can you show it to me? Oh, okay. No, okay. What is? Huh? No, I have not seen the. I that's right. I knew what the answer was, and so far I have not seen it. It's actually pretty simple.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, it's simple for those of us who used to live up there.
Okay. Well, you never know with these things.
Yeah.
Whether it's going to, but we are offering a bonus question on the question of kine
and Matthew is being really reserved for Matthew, and I know it's a strain, so we better move along and let him sing a song.
Yeah. Yeah, it's nothing to do with cows, by the way. Just so you know. Yeah. YouTube, I've been watching the YouTube feeds. Cows and cattle are coming up. And nothing to do with cows.
That is the answer.
No, it's not. It's
for
right.
kind. That's
for
the
kind.
bonus. Who got the kind?
Okay.
Who got the
okay.
cattle? Who got the cattle first?
Okay, the cattle. Actually, I gotta go.
Where's the kind? Yeah.
Okay, actually,
Kind,
so that would be Virginia. Virginia Agnew got cattle.
Hey, Jenny, well done.
Yeah. And
All right.
I gotta see. If
I'll just
somebody
bring
else-
I'll bring your prize over tomorrow.
Yeah. Carly asked. Well, actually, we got several. See,
Okay.
see, SP Stout said cattle.
Uh-huh.
Carly said cows with a question mark. So,
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Well, did we have an idea of who was first?
Let me look. I think there's a timestamp.
Here's open for a timestamp.
Yeah. I'm thinking actually it's Virginia at this point. Yeah, it looks like it's Virginia. I think.
Okay, Jenny.
So, yep.
That's
Yep.
what she goes by.
Yep.
And I will deliver her prize
Yeah.
tomorrow
yes.
because I will be at the annual meeting for Maritime Folknet,
Yahoo.
which
Okay.
you should be sending your donations to
Yes.
at the link mentioned.
Yes. Oh, I'll need to repost that link. but I'll do
Repost
in a
that
bit.
link.
Yes, I'll repost the
Which will
link.
do that. Which will do while Matthew
Yeah.
plays and sings and entertains us.
Right. So take us out. Well, not literally, but take us.
Oh wait! Before we do that,
No,
shoot, thank
no,
you.
no, those
I
feelings
forgot
are
where we
long
were.
gone. I don't need those.
Okay.
So I suppose that
Hold on a second there, Matthew. We got one. Sorry, one more thing.
Yeah, we need to. We want to let you know that in 3 weeks' time,
Ah, yes.
a Sesqui Fortnight.
Sesqui Fortnight. Although
Uh,
we're still calling it the Fortnight of Doom because it's got that ring.
Yeah, and Sesqui Fortnight just
Just
it's
doesn't
hard
do
to
it.
say. For
Yeah.
one thing.
Yeah. Mhm.
Anyway, our guests will be
Mhm.
drum roll.
Drum roll.
Silver Linings,
Yes.
a complete 4-piece band.
No, actually, it's going to be a three-piece band.
3-piece band.
Three-piece band is what I've heard. Yes.
Okay,
And it'll be right here in the studio,
right over there.
right over there.
right here,
Yeah.
Yes.
live and
Good.
unreal.
Yeah.
Yes.
And you will enjoy them. They mix a really nice instrumental textures with Latin rhythms.
Oh yeah.
No
And-
bass?
No bass. It'll be just the three of them. It'll
Oh,
be
okay.
yeah. So
All right.
yeah, cool.
Okay.
Yeah.
Don't need
And I
those
won't say
thinking
anything more about their
basses.
bass player.
I'm being told by our audience that we're way behind on toasts.
We are way behind on toast.
Yes. Okay.
Okay.
Do something.
To the ocean.
To the ocean.
I've been looking at it a lot the last 5 or 6
That's
days,
right,
and I
yes.
just really appreciate it. So here's
Yeah.
to the ocean.
It's a drop in the bucket.
Yeah. And to all
And
the
then 3 weeks after that,
oh yeah.
we will have
Yes.
Notable Journeys,
Notable journeys.
which
yes.
it's interesting. It kind of reminds me of my old band's name, but it's a couple, Hodge Townsend and Gordon Curry. They used to be called Threshold back in the days of the late 80s at the Antique Sandwich Company Victory Open Mic
Oh, okay, yeah, that's right.
thingy that was going on at that time. There was a whole scene there.
Mhm.
Anyway, but they were that, and they decided to change their name, just their band name, not their own names. But what I said about them in our little promo piece to the Folklore Society was that if you want to hear two guitars played really well, that with by people who've been playing with each other for a long time, this will be your show.
Oh.
So,
Okay, and we have a winner for the second Folky Inquisition.
the relief.
Karen Bolter wins with a hat.
Without a hat.
No, no, and that's right. Oh, she didn't win. It's without a hat. That's correct. Unless Karen, did you really mean that? We want to know because it's without a hat is what it is.
Yeah.
Ikli mo bata. This is what they
You
are.
know, autofill.
I think
that
they'll
always-
catch the death of cold
Yes.
and end up being a duck or something like that. Okay.
All right.
Well, I tell you what, let's close enough for folk music.
Close it. Yeah. Let's send it to her anyway. Yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
Without a hat, whatever. You know. The word is
Okay,
hat.
so everybody, I think we have Karen's address, but just in case Karen, don't feel bashful about sending it in again.
Right.
Jenny, I've got you covered. And who was the first person?
Oh, God.
Was it Percy?
It was Percy.
Yeah,
Percy,
I got
yeah.
him covered too.
Yeah. Cool.
One way or another.
All right. Hey, All right, so Matthew, take us out with a couple of tunes, please.
Couple of tunes. Well, I suppose I've been thinking about now. I'd be playing something about a clam.
Of course.
So, yeah, but before I do, there was this Irishman, you see, and he had this. He had this flower
You should
shop.
not have said that. Okay, inside joke.
Yeah, okay. Okay, I'll just leave you with this one thought, that no matter how far you push the envelope, it'll still be stationary.
And that's how our performances went.
So you for its homage to a previous song. Can hear the digger say as I'm heading out the bay. Well, I gotta dig a duck a day, 'cause I get a buck a duck, get duck a day, so I gotta dig a duck a day. Dig a duck, dig a duck, dig a gooey duck, dig a duck, dig a gooey duck, dig a duck a day. Dig a duck, dig a duck, dig a gooey duck, dig a duck, dig a duck a day. Well, it takes a lot of luck and a certain kind of pluck for to mess in the muck, for to get a gooey duck, for he doesn't have a front, he doesn't have a back, he doesn't go Donald, and he doesn't go quack. Gooey duck, dig a gooey duck, dig a duck, gooey duck, dig a duck a day. Dig a duck, dig a duck, dig a gooey duck, dig a duck, dig a gooey duck, dig a duck a day. Yep, there's more to this song. Well, yeah, you can say is a hang up, go half a mile down, another half a mile down, got dig a duck, got dig on my hand. Finding a duck, it isn't any trouble to find. Dig a duck, get good for the bubble. Dig a duck, dig a gooey duck, dig a duck, dig a gooey duck, dig a duck a day. Dig a duck, dig a duck, dig a gooey duck, dig a duck, gooey duck, dig a duck a day. Dig a duck, dig a gooey duck, dig a duck, dig a gooey duck, dig a duck a day. Dig a duck, dig a duck, gooey duck, dig a duck, dig a duck, dig a duck a day. All right.
Oh, yeah.
Stand it. Not too far in tune. Way out west in this great land, there lives one a hell of a clam. Had the misfortune, had the bad luck to be called a gooey duck. Now might be gooey, but it ain't no bird. It's big and it's ugly and it looks absurd. Dig one out, takes all that you got to bring it on home and put it in the pot. Gooey duck, well, it ain't no bird. Gooey duck, it looks like a amateur herd. Gooey duck, who cares what his name is? Gooey duck, it looks just like a gooey duck. The shell is small and the neck is long. Man, that thing goes on and on. They live in the sand and you never see them. Low tide muck and you wouldn't want to be one. To dig one up takes lots of grit. Guts and fire and full of spit. You just reach on down and you grab a hold and you pull and you pull and you pull and you pull. Gooey duck, well, it ain't no bird. Gooey duck, it looks like empty hood. Gooey duck, who cares what his name is? Gooey duck, it looks just like a gooey duck. Now, if you're lucky to dig one out, don't jump and cheer and wave it about. Men will cry and women faint if they think you got what you ain't. Just take it on home and use some chowder, fritters, sushi. Really doesn't matter. Call your friends from far and near to come on over for clam and beer. Gooey duck, well, it ain't no bird. Gooey duck, it looks like a amateur herd. Gooey duck, who cares what his name is? Gooey duck, it looks just like a gooey duck. Well, lots of tales that I could tell of gooey ducks digging down to hell, of folks that dig 'em and folks that eat 'em and folks that never even seen 'em. But way up here in the great Northwest, where the living is simply the best, Gooey duck fritters with fries on the side will make you as happy as a clam at high tide. Gooey duck, well, it ain't no bird. Gooey duck, it looks like ham you heard. Gooey duck, who cares what his name is? Gooey duck, it looks just like a gooey duck. Thank you.
I've never used it since. You know that,
Well,
right?
all that investment of all those years.
And all that practicing.
All that
Oh,
practicing.
yeah.
All right. Well, we come to the end.
Yeah.
Yeah, you get to do the ending toast and all that. So yes, there's the ending toast.
Okay.
Yeah. Well, we want to thank you all for coming. Thanks, Matthew. Really
Yeah.
appreciate it.
Yep.
I've enjoyed it.
Yeah.
Okay.
And
Y'all
well,
be in touch now.
yeah.
And please do donate to Maritime FolkNet.
Please
a
do.
worthy cause.
Mm-hmm.
And be well, be happy. Here's to you, all of you folks
Yes,
out
indeed.
there in cyberland. And thanks for putting up with us.
Uh-huh.
Here's to you.
Be well, and we'll see you next time. Right. I'm going to take us off live here and
Stick around.
stick around.